Record words of Samuel the seer will be holy at command. Work is great of God has chosen, it's yet young and tender, best of a wheat of grain. I have a private treasure which I have given for the house of my God. 3 witnesses has risen, my beloved shepherd, he who woke my love within the kingdoms of the countries. Mighty crimson colors who can figure out any puzzle with his skillful hands of mighty creations and bronze of things of bronze. Secret of gentleness, of true love, new creations of new oils and new wineskins and beautiful in every way. 3rd witness of thy cities, countries restored completely, who stretches out his hands, lifting them on high at ease and rest with me. I will not break off from him, made his glory and splendor of his loving kindness mighty hours, singing your praises all day long. Meadows by the rivers until Christ the second coming now risen upon the Christ invisible form. Set apart, that are the ones who have the word sown in thy hearts, followers of Christ. I will appoint a place for my people of Israel. I commanded, I will plant them to be no more torn up from thy lands. Moreover, I will subdue all your foes and enemies. I foretold to you, Lord, will build your house in prosperity. Furthermore, blessed at the ends of thy race, who I chose and set apart for me. Awake for the purposes of thy Lord's house, of Daniel, Azrael, the son of Jeroham. Jesus, we are the leaders of Israel, requiring him as my first vital and necessity. Someone more greater than Solomon is here. Temple is here because I've set my delight in my affection and love, oh my God. I have set for my house best wheat and grain and private treasure of gold and silver, which I gave for my house, oh my God. 3,000 talents of gold of Ophiria, 7,000 talents refined of silver, overlaying the walls of the gold, for the use of gold done by skillful craftsmen. Chiefs of the fathers, tribes of Israel, offered willingly. Captain of thousands and hundreds, with the rulers and the king's work, gave for the service of God's house 5,000 talents and 10,000 derricks of silver, 10,000 talents of bronze, and 1,800 talents. With 100,000 talents of iron, whoever had precious stones gave them so to the treasury of the house of God. Blameless heart had given willingly and freely given to the Lord, King of David, rejoice greatly. Therefore bless the Lord, be praised forevermore. God of Israel, our forefathers, so be is sealed with a kiss, like a book of the seal and a tight sealed up together of a king's seal. We are the leaders of the mighty men, also all sons of King David. Pledged my alliance to King Solomon, Lord magnified, and King Solomon more exceedingly in the sight of all of Israel. Royal majesty has not been on any king before him in Israel. Thus David's son Jesse reigned over Israel for 40 years. He reigned 33 years in with Jerusalem. Now the acts of King David, Samuel the seer, and Gad the seer, Nathan the prophet, with the counsel of all his reign and his might. Portion given to daughters of Zion in the hills of Jerusalem. Kingdoms of the countries, now the acts of King David and the Lord with their forefathers, kingdoms of the countries. Enclosed in the imperial kingdoms together, God's purposes of restoration of thy breach, of thy streets. Plans never to be torn up again, whom I choose is at peace with me, who I exceedingly love greatly. Wheat of grain and talents and oils crafty. Craftsmen praise thy miracles, for nothing is in vain and nor impossible for my Lord Jesus Christ, King of kings, forever reign, dominion over all creation. Mighty Christ warrior, my true father, of my bloodline, ancestral line, daughter and true heir and descendant on high, who is seated next to her fathers and her forefathers for eternity, forevermore in everlasting love. A robe in a long robe of white in my salvation, my Redeemer. O Lord, my Father, who consecrated me in every spiritual rectitude of every shape and form, trying to force me to restore some I did not steal from period that I gave to, and restore all thy breaches of thy peace, of the loving kindness of my highways.